More than 10 years have passed since the National Dismantlement War. A league of corporations has taken control of the world. To escape the pollution that poisons the surface of the planet, they have built massive floating platforms called Cradles. Only there, 7,000 meters above the ground, is the air clean and safe. Already half of mankind lives in the skies. The planet's surface has become a battlefield where armies fight to control the resource plants that feed the Cradles. As the war came to a close, giant humanoid weapons called Armored Core Nexts enabled the League to firmly establish their rule of the planet. Their pilots are called Lynx. Fearing the power and independence of these Nexts, the League left them behind on the surface. The Lynx now work as mercenaries for an organization called Collard. While the League armies derive their power from massive arms forts, the once mighty Nexts are consigned to the poisoned Earth, serving as foot soldiers in the never-ending economic war.
This is your mission. Eradicate the defensive units deployed in the Line Ark zone. As you know, Line Ark is the main base of the anti-establishment forces that oppose the Cradles. We have tried to negotiate peacefully with these revolutionaries, but they have refused our overtures and continue their violent attacks. This mission is a show of force to encourage the enemy to rejoin negotiations. We never like to resort to violence, but on this occasion, we have no choice. Line Ark's main weapon, White Glint, is currently operating in another area. It will not become a risk in this operation. Note that this mission is a test run of your capabilities. We trust that you will deliver a successful result.
Commence mission. Destroy all Line Ark defense units.
A League next? Damn it, not now.
Confirmed. Half the targets have been destroyed.
Damn! Are we doing any damage? Primal armor? First we have to break down that primal armor.
Only a few targets remaining.
Our standard weapons are useless! Where are our normals?
We've confirmed all targets destroyed. Mission complete. Well done. Almost perfect. But don't get too high on yourself yet, rookie. These enemies were nothing to write home about.
Okay, here's the mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. The objective is to destroy the defenses at Taurus Corporation's B7 deep mining facility. The main enemy force consists of normals and autonomous drones. Depending on how many of them there are, they should be no problem for a next. The automated defense systems will try to close the external barricades. You have permission from the client to destroy them. This shouldn't damage the facility itself. Briefing over. This is an excellent opportunity for you to strengthen ties with Omer Science Technology. Not a bad deal, right?
Commence mission. Eliminate all enemy defense units.
An unidentified craft has infiltrated the facility. It is believed to be an enemy next. All units assume battle-ready formation.
complete.
Here is your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. Your objective is to destroy the fleet currently docked in the port of former Chinese Shanghai. The fleet is a combination of GA America and BFF forces, and includes a number of special edition normals. However, we don't believe these weapons would give you much trouble. The client wants you to coordinate with support units. Battlefield strategy is up to you, of course, but there's no need to be a hero. That is all. This is a rare chance to improve your relationship with Omer Science Technology. Not a bad deal, don't you think?
Commence mission. Eradicate the enemy fleet and enemy arms fort. Use your support. You didn't bring them for sightseeing, right?
Ready to go yet? Don't get too nervous now. I'm not babysitting you on this operation. Frontal shielding.
Have been destroyed. Arms Fort Gigabase identified. It may be a relic, but it's still an arms fort. Don't underestimate it. Targets destroyed. Mission complete.
Looks like mission accomplished. Well, it is what it is.
This is the mission. During trial operations, Cradle 2-1 was occupied by the Liliana insurgents. They are an extremist anti-establishment group, more radical even than Line Ark. They are committed to violence for its own sake, and little else. You have been given special clearance to enter Cradle airspace. We want you to seek out the enemy and destroy them. Remember to limit the damage to Cradle 2-1 as much as possible. We're offering significant bonuses if you can keep the damage to a minimum. This should be no problem for a top Lynx like yourself. We look forward to your reply.
Commence mission. Retake Cradle 2-1 and eliminate the Liliana insurgents. They're extremists, but they can only deploy normals. No match for a next. You should have little problem taking them out.
It's a Lynx inbound. Crap! It must be the Lynx doing.
A colored soldier. Nothing more than a wildcat without fangs. Show them victory
5 targets remaining.
Liliana forever! For the future of humanity!
3 left. 2 left. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete. Well, that's it. You've passed. Nothing more to say.
Here's your mission. The client is GA America. The objective is the Interior Union Force based at the Mimir Naval Port. You'll be supplied with a generous amount of ordnance. Don't let up on the attack until ordered to withdraw. The more damage and destruction you cause, the better your pay will be. This information is unconfirmed, but we believe a new model arms fort is in dock for maintenance and supply. If it's there, don't let it get away. The client is offering a special bonus for its elimination. Well, that's about it. This is a good deal for the right Lynx. We'll be waiting to hear from you.
Commence mission. Destroy all enemies inside the combat zone. Time is limited. Move quickly. Elsewhere. Time is of the essence. Arms fort confirmed. That's our bonus target. Prioritize it. Okay, enemy arms fort down. Minutes remaining. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete. Excellent results. I'm impressed.
This is your mission. This request is coming from the Bernard and Felix Foundation. They want you to take out the enemy forces assaulting Omer's sphere. Some big shot at the BFF has drawn up the mission plan this time. So, you better listen up. Right now, the enemy forces are moving through White End towards the sphere. Blast through their rear column using the VOB and take out as many units as possible along the way. Once you've penetrated the front line, turn around and engage the survivors. So the plan says. It's not a bad plan. You shouldn't have any problems. We'll look forward to hearing from you.
Commence mission. Use the VOB to break through the advancing enemy force. Do as much damage as you can on the way, and the rest of the mission will be a cakewalk. VOB nearly depleted. Prepare for normal battle maneuvers. VOB depleted. Purging. Destroy all remaining enemy units. Hang in there. By half. Stay focused and we'll pull through. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
This is the mission. The client is GA America. The target is the Algebra forces guarding the Richland agricultural plant. Your task is extremely simple. We want you to destroy all enemy units. There's one catch. The enemy has commandeered a GA-manufactured arms fort. The client could not give us many details, but it sounds like it's gonna give you some trouble. Oh yeah, like before, we can provide you with support next for this mission. Let me know if you want to draw on these resources. Anyway, that's all. It's a dangerous job, but the pay makes it worth your while. Let us know if you're in.
Commence mission. Arms Fort landcrafts confirmed. Intel was right on the money this time. They're standard models, but don't underestimate them. Proceed with caution. Don't waste ammunition on its front. Circle around it while avoiding the main cannon's firing radius.
Marygate reporting. Commencing attack. You beat my shield. That's what the heavies are for. I'm launching a frontal barrage. Pinpoint targeting just isn't my style. over. You and I, we work well together.
Alright, this is your mission. The client is GA America. The target is Algebra's attack transport arms fort, Cabracan. Cabracan is protected by a very thick sheet of armor and is impossible to take down with standard next weaponry. I don't mind telling you that it's a real headache to deal with. However, the thing does have a weak point. If you can manage to get under the skirting armor at its base, you'll be able to take out the tracks and bring it to a halt. That's all we need you to do for this operation. Frankly, the top brass don't have all the details themselves. What they do know is that this arms fort could become a serious threat. Anyone taking this job will be well compensated. We hope to hear from you soon.
Commence mission. Destroy the arms fort Cabracan. Powerful mines are scattered all over the combat zone. Stay alert now. Cabracan has halted. Wait, this isn't over yet. What? Drones? Their numbers are insane. We have to take all of them out?
This is GA's Arms Fort Unit. We're en route to your position. Give us a little time.
Psst. The cavalry, huh? Looks like they knew about this situation. They just left us in the dark. You hear that? They're coming to reinforce us. Hang in there.
Our progress is slower than expected. We won't arrive on schedule. Sorry, we're doing the best we can.
Our reinforcements have entered the combat zone.
Kept you waiting, huh? Commencing attack. Good work, ladies.
Confirmed, all targets destroyed. Mission complete. You're even better than I thought.
The League has focused on maintaining complete and utter control. They agreed this goal could never be entrusted to any single person, who, if eliminated, could jeopardize their reign. So in the aftermath of the Lynx War, the League manufactured enormous battle stations called arms forts. Manned by a crew of thousands of expendable soldiers, this was military might the League could control and therefore trust. Arms forts have become the perfect solution to the League's needs, and their firepower far and away surpasses the average Next. Dream and hope as they might, the Next pilots know that those who dare take on giants rarely live to tell the tale.
Take down the Cabracan? Is that even possible? It depends. I might just have to take off his leash and find out.
You mean like what happened with Hari? Is that what we want, Ronso?
Don't worry, Julius. Maximilian Thermidor will return to us shortly. Then we will be ready.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is the Interior Union's land-based arms fort unit. The enemy is currently pursuing a GA America transport unit through the Loro Desert. Your task is to neutralize them before they can take out GA's forces. The Interior Union arms forts are armed with multiple strafing lasers. Once our transports come in range of those weapons, they'll be dead in the sand. Keep that in mind. Basically, we just need you to take it out fast. Nothing fancy. That's it. This is a good job for the right Lynx. Contact us.
Commence mission. Destroy all enemy arms fort units. The virtual defense line is displayed on your radar. Enemy units crossing that line will have a firing solution on the transports. This mission is failure for us. We don't want that to happen. Hold the line. Enemy arms fort down. Just mopping up now. Arms fort units have been destroyed. Mission is successful. The transports are safe. Good work.
Let's review your mission. The client is Algebra Corporation. Your objective is to eradicate the Next occupying the Richland agricultural plant. We don't have too many details on the target. We know it's not affiliated with the Collard, but it appears to be a two-legged heavy, a tough nut to crack. Of course, the client expects you to cooperate with other Lynx for this operation. Overall battlefield strategy is up to you, but please, don't try to be a hero. You have allies. Use them. Briefing complete. This is an excellent opportunity to strengthen your relationship with the Algebra Corporation. It might open some doors, too.
Commence mission. Destroy the unidentified Next.
Fellow Lynx, even for I alone, this operation presents a low risk of failure. You are welcome to turn back at any time. Operation underway.
Whose peon is it this time? Perfect timing. I was getting tired of arms forts.
Confirmed. Unidentified next destroyed.
Is this it? What a boring operation.
Mission complete. It looks like you're improving out there.
This is the mission. The client is Algebra. Your job will be to destroy GA America's main arms fort, Great Wall. Great Wall is one of the most powerful land weapons operating today. It's big and lumbering, but don't underestimate it. It comes with some serious firepower, armor, and load capacity. Your best bet will probably be to get inside and obliterate it from within. Destroy the large-scale hatch at the rear of the AF to gain entry. Once inside, target its power source and declaw the beast. That is all. This is an excellent chance to raise your profile within Algebra. It might be a good idea to take it.
Commence mission. Destroy the GA arms fort, Great Wall. First, infiltrate the arms fort from the rear. Fort Great Wall has been destroyed. Mission successful. The most powerful land-based weapon. You handled yourself pretty well. Maybe I underestimated you.
is our request? Omer units have targeted Megalis for attack. Megalis is a power recycling plant and a key element in the Line Ark lifeline. We are working as fast as we can to establish adequate defenses, but the Omer forces are drawing too close too fast. The defenses will not be completed in time. This situation has left us no choice. We need you to defend Megalis. The Omer forces will consist mostly of aerial attack units. Do you think you can drive them off and protect the lives of millions of innocent citizens? Of course, we will compensate you as best we can. Thank you in advance for your help.
Commence mission. Protect Megalis and eliminate all enemy units. The enemy's main force is Omer's aerial brigade. They'll make trouble if you give them the opportunity.
This is the Megalis base commander. We're counting on you. Don't let us down.
Reinforcements inbound. An aerial arms fort. An eclipse? Omer must mean business. Watch for the main laser cannon. It may be a factory model, but it still packs a punch. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
Megalis is undamaged. Thanks to your efforts, we owe you a serious debt.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is the PA-N51 New Resource Plant. This mission is simple. Take out the defenses and destroy the plant. There is one catch, however. You must complete the mission within the specified time frame. I suppose the big shots have their reasons for choosing a Lynx of your caliber. There will be bonuses for completing the mission in as short a time as possible. This is a chance for you to make some extra cash. And that's about it. You could do worse, right? Let us know if you want the job.
Commence mission. Take out the enemy defenses and destroy the resource plants. The clock's ticking. No time to waste. Aha! It's Maraud Squadron. No wonder the defense units were targeted. Cunning rats. Resource plant destroyed. 2 more to go. Plant destroyed. Just 1 left. Confirmed. All plants have been destroyed. Now for the defense units. Take them all out. Minutes remaining. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
This is what we want you to do. The League is launching an all-out offensive against Line Ark. They have been trying to break us through indirect, surreptitious means for some time, but we have stood firm. Now they're dropping the pretense and showing their true colors. The ace up our sleeve is White Glint. But if the League comes at us with everything they've got, even that won't be enough. That's why we need you to be our trump card. The corporations abandoned the planet's surface and the people who live there. They are no longer part of a rational economic system that supports society. They have become no more than elitist parasites. You know the truth. A world ruled by the League is doomed. We, the people, must control our own lives and build our own future. Of course, we will pay you as much as we can. Please, help us in this fight for freedom.
Those slimy politicians with all their empty calls to arms in the name of liberty. I'll sink the whole lot of you to the bottom of the ocean. You ready, Fragile?
Preparations complete.
Good to hear. Move out.
Commence mission. Cooperate with White Glint and eliminate the League Nexts. We've detected 2 enemy Nexts, Stasis and Fragile. Stasis? It's Atsdarva, the rank 1 Lynx. The League isn't holding back.
White Glint operator Fiona Jarnefeld here. I appreciate the assistance. Good luck to both of us.
approaching the edge of the combat zone.
It appears you have left me no choice. Initiating Plan D.
What? The main boosters have cut out. Damn it, I'm sinking. I can't go down like this.
White Glint is disabled. He cannot come to your help any longer. I'm sorry.
Now it is 1 against 1. Test applicability increased. Excellent.
AP down 40%.
Energy flow is reversing from the AMS.
Confirmed. Fragile has been destroyed. Mission complete. In the end, only you remain. I can't believe it. Just a brief moment of relief. Let's make the most of it.
Fellow Lynx, allow me to express our gratitude. Thank you. However, this might mean the end of Line Ark.
Line Ark's White Glint was defeated, and Callard's top-ranked Lynx, Atsdarva, went down into the ocean. After the intense battle between the Cradle's greatest Lynx, only one remained. Line Ark had lost its greatest military asset. The Cradles entered a period of stability, or so everyone believed. Behind the scenes, the League prepared for a new, more violent phase of the war. At that moment, despite the period of calm, the gears of a sinister plan had begun to turn.
Line Ark's White Glint and Fragile have been heavily damaged. Stasis sank into the sea, and Atsdarva is missing. According to our intelligence, the only confirmed survivor is White Glint's partner.
They got too cocky for their own good. Especially our boy genius, Atsdarva.
Maybe. Maybe not. Something about this whole thing stinks.
In any case, White Glint has fallen, and I sincerely doubt the survivor is going to be Line Ark's successor. We have achieved our basic objectives.
Yes, but we paid the price.
So you think you can take their place? What about Gerald?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's just that old fogies aren't as much use to us now, are they?
Are you looking for a fight? Enough. If you've got something to prove, do it on the battlefield. No one's stopping you there. Besides, there is still a lot we have to discuss. For example, this Arteria assault. What are we to do with the survivors?
Maximilian Thermidor here. We want you to infiltrate GA America's Arteria facility, Ulna, and destroy it. This mission flies in the face of everything the Cradle stand for, and will be considered an act of treason. With that understood, I want you to listen to what I tell you. Some fled to the Cradles and live in the clean air. Others were abandoned, condemned to the Earth's poisonous surface. Maintaining this system is causing horrible pollution on the surface. That pollution will soon start bleeding into the atmosphere itself. The Cradles are only a stopgap measure, a panacea. Humankind has no future on this planet unless we stop them. Perhaps you think I'm an alarmist, but I speak the truth. If you believe in what I say, then you must take this mission. Of course, you'll be reimbursed for your efforts. I await your reply.
Commence mission. The target is a good distance above your position. Start climbing. You know what you're doing, what it will mean, don't you? All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
You have shown me your answer. Welcome to ORCA.
This will be your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. You're to destroy the silent Avalanche force. They're stationed at Sphere, a BFF-owned large-scale Kojima energy facility. At one time, the Avalanche force was stronger than Standard Next. They are armed with high-caliber sniper cannons, which make for effective long-range weapons. However, their machines are now considered obsolete. There's a possibility the enemy will deploy ECM in defense, but don't let that slow you down. How you deal with it is up to you. That is all. With this job, you can reinforce ties with Omer Science Technology. It should prove financially rewarding as well.
Commence mission. Destroy the silent Avalanche force defending Sphere. destroyed. 3 more to go. Avalanche has been destroyed. Mission complete. They were just paper tigers. No match for you.
This will be your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. Your objective is to destroy the Line Ark power recycling plant, Megalis. The Line Ark insurgents have deployed a number of heavy anti-aircraft guns in a circle around the installation. It's a simple but highly effective system. The client therefore recommends the use of a Vanguard overboost unit. You should be able to penetrate the front line at high speed. Once through, the Megalis defenses themselves will give you little trouble. It's a brilliant plan. That is all. Omer Science Technology is very eager to accomplish this mission. If you do, you can expect a large reward.
Mission. Your target is Megalis, the lifeline of Line Ark. Your VOB will allow you to quickly close in on Megalis. destroyed. Mission complete. This is the end for Line Ark. As long as you're aware of your actions. Skilled work.
Mission briefing begin. Your target is the BFF 8th Fleet, currently deployed in the Northwest Sea. The Union has committed the arms Fort Stigro to this mission. You will rendezvous with the Stigro and destroy all targets. The 8th Fleet has been picked apart by repeated battles. If we strike now, you and the Stigro should be able to wipe out the remnants. That's the mission. The Union has been impressed with your performance thus far. We hope you can take this on.
Commence mission. Destroy the BFF 8th Fleet. For this operation, you're paid in proportion to the number of mission targets you eliminate. Stigro's on your side, but it's also your competition. Show them that you're better than some simple piece of hardware. Half of the 8th Fleet has been destroyed. Nice. You're moving at a good pace. We're coming up on a nice payday. The 8th Fleet is almost completely destroyed. Just a few more. Attention to where you're shooting. He's not your friend, but not your enemy. Mission complete. You're figuring out how to pilot that thing, huh? You showed them how it's done.
Thermidor here. We're initiating the closed plan. Our next forces will launch simultaneous attacks against core Arteria facilities. Your target is the critical Arteria facility, Carpals. You are to take down Noblesse Oblige, who's defending the site. The facility is protected by multiple defensive units. Effectively neutralizing them before Noblesse arrives will make things a bit easier on you. We are the ORCA Brigade, the most dangerous reactionary force in existence. And this is our grand entrance. Let's put on a show, gentlemen.
Commence mission. Seize control of the Carpals facility. Eradicate as many defensive installations as possible before Noblesse Oblige reaches the combat zone. That should make things go more smoothly. Enemy next detected. It's closing in fast. That's him. Obliterate Noblesse Oblige.
Sorry to crash the party. Little hit-and-run bandits like you know no honor. I envy your simple life, void of responsibility. I don't believe it. Noblesse Oblige. We still have work to do.
Confirmed. Noblesse Oblige has been destroyed. Mission complete. The closed plan is now underway. No regrets now. Remember, you chose this path.
For many, the chaos began in July. Without warning, multiple nexts of unknown origin unleashed a coordinated attack on Arteria facilities. The majority of these attacks were successful. The energy reserves upon which the Cradles relied were suddenly threatened. The ORCA leader, a man known as Maximilian Thermidor, made an announcement to the world. The message was simple.
League dogs, welcome to Earth.
To the people who lived in the skies, it was nothing less than a declaration of war. The League was forced to abandon the tried and true strategies of the economic war. Suddenly, people realized that against these revolutionaries, their mighty castles were actually built out of sand.
Unfortunately, we are at the turning point in the Arteria offensive. Thus, we cannot spare any additional forces. These anti-satellite batteries are the linchpin of the closed plan. If we lose them, the future of humanity will be cast into doubt. I leave it to you. Don't allow our sacrifices to be for naught.
Commence mission. Protect the anti-satellite batteries while taking out the main enemy force.
You're Collard's Lynx? I've heard of you. So, Thermidor has approved you. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'll lead the attack with my assault cannon. Don't get in my way.
Ambient here. Targets confirmed. Not a problem. Commencing attack.
closing in on our location. BFF Strix quadruped.
Looks like you've noticed me. How perceptive of you. You're blessed with an excellent operator.
Well, it's Wang Xiaolong. It's just like him to prepare an ambush.
Ambient has been disabled. Mission failed. Forgive me, my master. Lilium has betrayed your trust.
Enemy next, ambient has been destroyed.
This was the best I could do.
You best turn tail and run, Wang Xiaolong. The battlefield is not a place for scheming old men.
Mission complete.
Before the National Dismantlement War, corporations fought over control of the last frontier, outer space. In order to block each other's progress, they built lethal unmanned weapons called assault cells. As the fighting intensified, the planet's orbit became crowded with these assault cells. The path to space became completely blocked for mankind. Maximilian Thermidor made another proclamation. He said,
"The crimes committed by these companies are robbing humanity of its future. Eventually, they will destroy the entire planet. The National Dismantlement War and the Lynx War as well were waged to hide their crimes. ORCA stands against them, fighting now to purge those sins. It is too late for compromises. Sacrifices must be made. The price we all must pay will be great. Atonement shall not be easy. The blame lies with all of us."
The anti-satellite batteries have already taken out their elite forces. Arteria is already halfway to obliteration. It should be easy enough now. We'll just pick off the most obvious targets first. When we're finished with those, they'll gladly return to the bargaining table. The old guard are quick to panic when what seems certain changes, especially those whose past successes have made them complacent.
Maximilian Thermidor. Your target is Answerer, a high-tech arms fort manufactured by the Interior Union in Omer. The Answerer is bristling with the latest Kojima arms tech. It is considerably stronger than other arms forts you might have encountered. It's a deadly foe. The battle will be hard, but if you are successful, we will move right into the final phase of the closed plan. Maltul and I agree. You're the only one who can pull this off. This is the end game. We're counting on you.
Commence mission. Destroy the arms fort Answerer. They must be using Answerer has been destroyed. Mission complete. So, this is the beginning of the end. You think it'll be easy?
Guard have acquiesced. Now we just need to face the wretches headed for Big Box and take control of Arteria Cranium. Then the first phase of the closed plan will be complete. The energy used to support the cradles will be diverted to the anti-satellite batteries. So, who does what? You handle the Cranium, I'll look after Big Box. You? Can you handle that? Remember, Wendy Fancher will probably be leading their forces. That may be. I might not come back. But we all have to die sometime.
Thermidor here. If you are listening to this message, then I am already dead. Most likely at the Arteria Cranium. Maltzel will not return alive from Big Box. That leaves you as the sole surviving member of ORCA. I'm asking you to do this in my stead. Take the Cranium. If you succeed, the Cradle's last support will be gone, and mankind will be forced to return to the surface. Then the anti-satellite batteries can use the energy from the Cradles to eliminate the assault cells and clear our path into space. It is all up to you now. Do this for your fellow ORCA warriors and for all humanity.
Target the two nexts, Ryder Palash and Megalis. You've chosen your answer. Now see.
Our guests have arrived, Wendy. Right on schedule.
You don't hesitate to kill for humanity, do you? Then lay down your own life, like Thermidor before you.
Combat damage at 40%.
Roy, forgive me. It's all in your hands now.
Don't take this on all by yourself. Can we end this quickly?
That's all we can hope for.
Rider Palash has been destroyed.
Combat damage at 70%. Combat damage at 90%.
Not the smoothest ending to my career. Wendy, I'm sorry. I wasn't much help.
My bliss has been destroyed. So ends Phase 1 of the closed plan. You are the sole remaining ORCA member.
To treasure a life, is that something to laugh at? Everything is twisted. You, this world, all of it.
ORCA took control of Cranium. Without the energy needed to support them, the Cradles fell to Earth. In the devastation and poisoned air of the planet's surface, infants coughed feebly in the arms of their despairing mothers, while the anti-satellite batteries continued their steady charge. When their power is finally unleashed, the web of assault cells over the planet will be destroyed, the sins of the corporations purged. Even as humanity is decimated, they will discover a new frontier, outer space. A new direction at last. It will be a time of growth, of ambition, and of war.